The Pass the Pentagon challenge is a completely new concept made by fellow YouTuber Wojtinho. It's like a normal Pentagon challenge, just that you can only play one season before passing it to a different YouTuber. So, after Wojtinho finished 9th with Chilean second tier side Santa Cruz, it's my turn. I've only gone and moved clubs as well, as I've joined... well, no one. I've applied to about 30 jobs without even being called in for a single interview, which kind of is like the job market IRL. I took our job! Yeah! So we're staying at Santa Cruz. After bringing in quite a few signings, the side looks like this. We'll set up in a similar system to Wojtinho's, with a few tweaks. I've moved the fullbacks higher up, made both wingers go inside, and made both the midfielders playmakers offensively. Defensively, the side will look like this. Honestly, a very simple 5 at the back. For my managerial debut, we're playing Palestino in a Chilean Cup group stage, aside from the tier above us. With nothing happening in the first half, Carreño got close 20 minutes into the second. 10 minutes later, they simply played through us. We replied though, with this. And just when I thought we'd snatched a solid point, our sub Rodriguez decided to push his man while the ball is clearly going out. So Carrasco slotted a pen and we lose. In our second game, however, also against the top tier side, our star man showed up. Martiniano! And with a 5-1 hammering of fellow second tier side Magallanes in the third group stage game, we've definitely got off to a good start, which we can hopefully take into the league campaign. With the bookmakers having us third before the season, I'm kind of expecting to win the title and go up automatically. We showed why we're amongst the favorites, as we took a 2-goal lead in the space of 3 minutes. 2 offside goals later, they got one back. Then this happened. Phew, that was close. So a 2-2 draw. It is a good result though, as Rangers are actually first according to the bookmakers. An Alvarezception came against San Felipe, with their Alvarez pushing our Alvarez inside the box. That meant a pen for us, which Carreño slotted in to get our first league win. An insane first half against SM de Arica meant a 4-0 lead, an eventual win, with Martiniano continuing his goal-scoring form. After an early offside goal from our main man, he got the winner 25 minutes later to get another 3 points. An end-to-end game followed in the 5th game, with Mulambia opening the scoring, Aleman scoring this past our goalie double latte, Carreño getting us back in the lead at the stroke of half-time, and finally Benitez getting this lucky goal 20 minutes into the second. Then it was time for our top dog to join in, as he scored this. At the death, however, the same man got the job done with a goal that looked a lot more like offside than the last. But we got the win and the 3 points, which is all that matters. The main man continues being the main man, as Martiniano got himself another brace against Corico Unido to get a 4-2 win. A simple 2-1 win over San Luis then followed, before our final 3 Chilean Cup group stage games was up next. 2 good saves from the man in net, Mr. Latte, was all that happened in the opening 45 against O'Higgins. Basically straight from kickoff though, Ursua showed his quality from far out. Our second and final goal came from our 2 fullbacks linking up, as Contreras got a header from Alvarez's cross. What followed against Palestino was nothing short of incredible. Contreras got the opener and Martiniano the second, before the former went nuts. He scored another 3 goals, before Mulambia and Harbottle added to it to make it a 7-0 humiliation against the side from the tier above us. Wow. Just wow. Thanks to a masterclass from Rivera against Magallanes, with an assist to Martiniano and 2 goals, we won 3-1 to secure our way through to the knockouts. A goal each from our midfielders in our return to league action meant a simple 2-0 win over Deportes Limache. I then tried to sim a game. It clearly wasn't the right thing to do. The one game I don't play, we lose. To a side fighting relegation. The mistakes from me didn't stop there, to say the least, because I've just got the news that we might get deducted 6 points for not playing under 21 players enough. And I have no way of resolving it, as we literally don't have good enough under 21 players. So we'll have to extend our gap at the top, and simply hope for the best. The single most insane goal I've seen in this game so far came in the next game, with goalie Mr. Latte hoofing it up to striker Harbottle. He took it down beautifully, before lobbing their goalie from about 40 yards out. That meant a 4-1 win over Recoleta, before a poor first half from us meant we lost 2-1 to Temuco. A nice goal from Contreras got us a narrow 1-0 win over La Serena to bounce back, prior to taking and losing a 2-0 lead over Magallanes. Their striker Munoz got himself a second half hat-trick to make it 3-2. Thankfully, Contreras got this shite goal to save a point. A single point came against Deportes Concepcion as well, with Martiniano getting back to scoring. For a nice change, a good second half followed against STGO Wanderers. Alvarez, Carreño and Contreras got the goals to get a 3-1 win. Which means we're in first at the halfway point. 4 points clear of San Luis in second place was the verdict, but we actually need to extend that gap further, because of the 6-point deduction coming our way. Have you ever had a football manager save so good that it invades your life?
Oh my word! The ultimate teenage kick! Oh, what a goal! My word, this boy's a star!
The only thing you think about that ruins your sleep schedule. Playing in the night, sleeping in the day, which literally sucks you in. This is that save for me. In our next 3 games, before the cup knockouts begin, we picked up 9 from 9 possible points. Martiniano contributed to a 3-1 win away to Puerto Montt, before Brian Alvarez became the main man for a moment. Over the next 2 games, he got 3 goals and 2 assists. In the Chilean Cup round of 16, we've been drawn one of the biggest sides in all of Chile, Colo-Colo. Incredibly though, we took the lead. The 2 aforementioned main men linked up to open the scoring. A beautiful free kick from Brandon Cortez made it all square again, just a few minutes before the interval. 23 seconds was all it took to get back in a lead though, as Rivera scored straight from kickoff in the second half. Martiniano then got his second of the night to make it a 3-1 win in the first leg. And then a very undeserved 2-0 win in the second leg meant we advanced to the quarters with a 5-1 win over Colo-Colo. A poor game with SM de Arica culminated in a 2-2 draw, before cup action was back. Yet another side from the tier above us was visiting, Ñublense this time. They meant business from the off, as Oyarzo got the opener just 3 minutes in. If you add 50 to that 3, you get the minute we equalized it. Mulambia made it happen with this. Just 6 minutes later, the same man scored again. This time he got to just walk through the defense. Our advantage into the second leg went away in the space of 2 minutes though. An equalizer came from Mulambia, who continues to haunt the Ñublense defense, before they once again equalized on aggregate. Late on though, Harbottle and Brian Alvarez linked up nicely to once again equalize for us, and take the lead on aggregate. Which means we're through to the bloody semis! A goal fest against Universidad de Concepcion came in our return to league play, with a brace each for Carreño and Rivera helping us to secure the 6-2 scoreline. Corico Unido was supposed to be next, but it didn't happen, all because of heavy snow? Snow? It snows in Chile? So Deportes Limache was next instead. We came back from 1-0 down to win 3-1. Much thanks to Mulambia, who got a brace. Finally, it's time for Corico Unido, where another brace came, this time from Martiniano. We then delivered a poor performance against the side that gave us our first L of the season, Antofagasta. Thankfully, we rescued a point, thanks to Contreras getting the equalizer in the 87th. Our latest top performers showed their quality against Recoleta, as Mulambia and Martiniano got one each in a 3-1 win. The latter continued his form, picking up 2 assists and a goal in our 3-0 away win to Deportivo Temuco, as well as both our goals in a disappointing 2-2 draw with La Serena. Before the league run-in, we've got the Chilean Cup semi-final. We're playing a side we faced in a group stage, funnily enough, as O'Higgins is on the other side. 10 minutes was all it took for them to take the lead. Straight from kickoff though, we gave them a scare, as Contreras hit the post. And it actually only took us 7 minutes to equalize, with Rivera getting the goal, before a great team move led to Mulambia scoring as well. He did actually take the lead though, not long into the second. But deservedly so, they got the equalizer in the 87th to make it a tight affair going into the second leg. It's time for the deciding semi-final, as the players are walking out. Oh my god, they're literally facing the only side of the pitch without a stand. Well, let's see if they can be better at scanning the pitch once the ref blows the whistle. Well, not our players at least. At the stroke of halftime though, Martiniano gave us hope. But nothing came in the second half, unfortunately. So we're out of the cup in the semis. It was an insane run though, and we do still have a big chance of going up this season. It won't come to fruition if we play like that though. A post-hit from Mulambia was all that happened for us in that first half. But the same man did get the equalizer just 10 minutes into the second. And 10 minutes after that again, Rivera turned his man nicely to give us the lead. And the win. A boring 0-0 draw with Deportes Concepcion followed, before a 4-1 and a 1-0 win against San Luis and Puerto Montt respectively closed out the league season. That means we're going up! As the season's finished, I can definitely say that I've done a decent job. We've made our promotion hopes a reality by 13 points. And we made the cup semi-final. Martiniano clearly had the best season for Santa Cruz, picking up 40 goal contributions in the process. That's absolutely insane from him. And hopefully the YouTuber that follows me can enjoy his ability next season,